Built on the banks of the Birrarung Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Center acknowledges the traditional owners of Nam, the Wurundjeri Woi Wurrung people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to their elders past and present, and to elders of all First Nations communities that visit MCEC. We recognize the ongoing significance of the Birrarung to traditional owners as a life source and a meeting place for millennia, and seek to honor this long-standing tradition of building community and exchanging ideas on these lands. Good people, welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated Call of Cthulhu. I am honored to be your keeper. My name is Kris Straub, and I've also been handed this information. The time has come to unveil the secrets of the haunted city. Call of Cthulhu Arkham is the definitive guide to the signature setting of Call of Cthulhu. This hardcover tome details a sandbox campaign setting, over 250 locations, and more than 80 fully fledged NPCs ready to drop into your story of mythos horror. Find all this and much more in Call of Cthulhu Arkham, available in early 2024 from Chaosium.com and your favorite local game store. Stay tuned to Chaosium on social media for more information. And now, if I may, welcome our players to the stage. As Randall Peaches McDonald, Ryan Hartman. As H.P. Zorse, Laura Stringer. Zorse? As OMIN DRAN, Private Eye, Jerry Holkins. And for the first time on the Acquisitions Incorporated stage, as Prosper Davis, Erika Ishii.
Woo!
Oh, delights. Oh, wonders.
I know I have played the other two games.
Yes.
And I don't know how delightful they were. Just as from my perspective.
I believe in finding the game at the table.
Okay.
Good.
So if you didn't like it, it's your problem.
Okay.
That's what you brought. Omen.
Yes.
Oh. Well, you want to say something before we
I
start?
don't know.
How are you
Right
doing?
into it?
You all right?
I'm all right. I'm tired.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Let's,
Hey, sport, let's wrap.
Omen,
Yes.
you and your assembled Acquisitions Incorporated.
My menagerie.
Yes, this group of investigators have been contacted by the operator of Torso's auction house.
Marcel Torso?
The very same.
Oh.
You're familiar.
Torsos.
Big fan.
And the issue, obviously it's a marketing and branding issue, is that people think they just do torsos. Not so.
Oh, no. That's just the last name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They actually auction off anything that you need. Actually, bones are among the least that they do.
Really?
But they do bones, yes?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Oh, fantastic.
For the right price.
You can't not.
You gotta.
Well,
You gotta
Not
make your
in
bones by making bones,
At
right?
this day and age, you're losing money if you
Yeah.
turn that down.
Yeah.
You gotta
Turn down that bone money.
In this economy, strength of the yen, you'd be crazy not to.
Can't bone down. Hi. I promise we're gonna play a game.
That's okay.
That was very surprising. This water is carbonated.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, Virginia.
Yeah.
They've given us carbonated
Thank
water.
you so much. I
Wow.
am drinking.
Whoever you were.
I drink exclusively bubbly water.
Get ready for HD burps for 2 hours.
So like you were saying, Torso's auction house.
Yes, you've been contacted because one of the gentlemen who put an item up for auction
Really?
experienced the theft of said item before the auction could occur.
Prior.
Prior to
That's
the auction.
the time to do it.
Mere days ago.
Yeah.
The auction, of course, is still ongoing because there are more items to auction off to interested parties. But you you have felt that this would be a good opportunity to see who's involved and see if any under the table auction or sale may be occurring.
Someone might be using the event, maybe to still move the product.
And each of you have been sitting and attending a relatively boring series of lots of various, like rarities, oddities, a peculiar, but not particularly occult.
A wind-up monkey.
Certainly.
Chandelier.
A little music box.
A little music box.
Very straightforward.
A ballerina with the face scratched off.
But that didn't
Baby shoes? Never worn?
Never worn.
until tonight.
One worn, one
When
unworn.
I get them,
Okay.
Little baby two shoes.
one worn because it didn't fit, and then it's like, no, I got to take them back. Yeah, so this is the stage you're in. I asked you, Jerry. You had a very good idea, but then seeing as we got out a little bit late, I didn't do it.
Oh.
But we were going to have you in medias res,
Oh,
having described your position here at the auction. I assume none of you are actually participating.
well, I certainly have not directed anyone specifically to participate, but I do make my hiring decisions based on a certain amount of verve, moxie, perhaps, interest, impulsivity on occasion. And so if someone wants to make a play, I will uncomfortably produce the checkbook.
Well, I mean, at this time, let's see what I've got here. There is up on the block.
You've created a list of
Oh my God.
amazing products.
The one at the top of my head was with rare circus paraphernalia.
Oh,
An
my
Wow,
assortment
HB, that sounds like
of
something you
clever,
enjoy.
a variety of stirrups for various animals that should not be ridden.
Any of these bear?
Animal stirrups.
No, I have been inquiring after the lots. Now, first of all, something to know about HP stands for Hewlett-Packard Zorse. It's a family name. Is the sort of person, does not look very interesting. So look at me, the opposite. Not very interesting person, very much a fade into the background kind of guy, but will occasionally
Sparkle.
pierce you with a question. And one of the things that this 46-year-old man decided to absolutely destroy the aggrieved junior auctioneer with was whether or not any of these were used on bears or elephants.
Which way will you fall on these? Because honestly, they are of a sufficient size that it's really up to the owner, the purchaser.
It's
what
a
type of
versatile
beast.
stirrup.
Specifically, yeah, it's like it's like.
Well, you
yeah,
can saddle anything as long as you're flexible.
May I? It's one of those
Patient.
things where it's like I just lean over and I'm like, you wouldn't be upset if I took a sniff, would you? Just a quick, I'll just be in and out.
The gentleman seated beside you at the auction says, "A sniff of what?" Because the stirrups are up on the block, at the far end of the front of the room.
I see I've missed my chance. Never mind.
It's mid-auction and you're just
I know!
whispering to your neighbor. Can I smell?
I'm holding a paddle.
Yeah.
I was like, you wonder if they'll let me smell it.
Yeah, like a first grader. You just want to ask a question.
I want to ask the question. I may never have attended a real auction before.
Or a real school.
Well, you've just stumbled on let me just turn this sideways. You stumbled onto my tragic backstory. No. So in any event, as I mumble this to myself, catch it, and then realize, oh shit, someone heard that, I just sort of like cough and lower my paddle.
Yeah, the auctioneer hesitates, but then moves
Yeah,
on.
yeah, someone else's.
Prosper, you are a psychologist
That's right.
by nature.
Well, by trade, really, but, you know, I suppose curiosity is more my nature.
Yeah, you've been hired based on these merits by OMIN, and have also met the other two, I assume, perhaps just outside this auction house before you all entered, a some sort of a smell enthusiast.
Well, that wasn't clear yet.
Now we can
Now
integrate this
we
data.
know he's a pervert.
And you as well are a not a puppeteer.
Entertainer, let's say.
Right.
All right.
That covers a multitude of sins.
Yeah, entertainer seems broad.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Who even at this moment, yeah.
It's fine. A firm handshake, perhaps. A little too firm.
Yes. Oh.
I felt I should give you my firmest handshake because you're a career woman.
Oh, I thank you. That's yes.
I understand you like that sort of thing.
A strong handshake surely is a sign of something.
I should let go, shouldn't I?
If you wish to do so.
I do.
Very good. We are in agreement.
We are. Oh,
And now
shit.
I'm here. And I'm also here.
My God.
So I'm a ventriloquist. And you hired me.
I sure did.
You play in the space, everyone.
I absolutely did. Yes,
I'm gonna
and.
lob that into the room, and you all feel free to
And
do
your
what you want.
friend here, what is their name?
Oh, that's his gimmick.
This is Peaches.
This is Peaches. I see.
of this? Peaches.
One of the best
Camera on?
negotiators I've ever heard.
Okay, where's the camera? We got camera one? There it is. There we go.
Peaches. Or is it better if I'm bad at ventriloquism? Peaches.
Yop.
We'll workshop.
I'm the best ventriloquist in the world.
I think we might have to work on that.
And
Might have to shift the gimmick.
I'm sorry, should I be addressing you or Peaches when you're speaking?
Me? What? He's a puppet. Do you believe this shit?
As a career woman, I assume you're all right with cursing.
Oh, yes.
You like that sort of thing.
Why,
Modernity and all.
I enjoy cursing in the proper setting. Like, seasoning cursing should be sprinkled throughout in order to add a little bit of spice.
And a lot of salt. If you got the right blood pressure, right? No one understands me.
I just want to say thank you again for hiring me in the lobby.
He was there.
I don't know what you saw in me, but
I felt like you had already been on the street for a while,
yeah.
and just as a change of pace,
You want to talk about a smell?
Yeah.
Boy.
there's a lot to enjoy over this way.
And how long has Peaches been in your life?
Oh. I don't. What would you say? No, it's bad. As long as I can remember. The womb.
By the looks of that stocking, I'd say somewhere between 3 weeks and 48 hours.
Right. Well, I've come to offer my services, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm very much curious, and of course, I'm seeking answers about, the ties of
Oh, I think that we all.
technology, and yes, but
I think that we are. We live in changing times.
I think I could also probably stand to provide some of my services to the rest
Internally,
of the team. Yes.
something like a consultant.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
perfectly stable, so you won't find anything interesting here.
Sable, is that a return to your discussion about the animals?
That's not wrong. You're not wrong there. I've spent many a quiet, tender hour with a horse.
I would go ahead. I would go ahead and start with HP, and then we'll see if there's any time left for the rest of the.
That's right.
Just really focus. Really get
My
that dialed
God.
in.
And how do you feel about your mother?
Which one?
Very good.
A slender, very polite older man taps you on the shoulder.
Just the capital I personified.
Yes, and says, Monsieur Dwan, thank you for coming to my aid, and not so much for speaking at full volume during the auction. Monsieur is the marionette, the horse woman is interested, but
I'm extremely masculine. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm actually a man.
pardon
The
me,
pronouns are right there.
I am
Oh, wait, shit,
short-sighted.
they're not.
See, and that was the issue.
Oh, shit.
I say, well, I mean, obviously, something occurred out of your control, of course. Something has gone missing. Something has been found, perhaps, before it was lost, if you get my meaning there.
Indeed, it was stolen before it even made it to this auction house. Monsieur Charles Galbraith is the owner of this prized object. It is called, you perhaps have heard of it, the Cytheriac icon.
Have I heard of it?
Gosh, I don't even know if you need to. You would have heard
How
of
famous?
it.
How famous is it?
Here is why you would have heard of it. Because in the.
You love icons.
Yeah, that's one of your favorites. You have the pennant. You have a.
It's giving. It's iconic.
You've got a sigil.
Yeah.
It's like all I need is an icon, and I'm done.
In your research, you wouldn't have heard of it prior, but in your research in the past 48 hours, you would have come across it in one of the HELLGRAMMITE, like in the press, because it's
regular paper.
It's been reported as stolen, and Mr. Galbraith has, made this known to the public and has engaged the police to assist in this theft or in determining who stole it. So there's no secret about it at this point.
Well, there's what he's shared with the press and with the public, and what you can share with us.
This is
Sure.
very true, I suppose. It was stolen from his home.
A real shame. You missed out on all that good drama.
And,
Always love a stolen object at an auction. It's good.
How many stolen objects have you perceived at auction?
Between 3 and 42. Anywhere in there.
Would you empty your...
Marcel, we're old friends. You've seen at least
Well,
two of
I
them.
have. I'm not sure why you are telling me you are a thief. I do not know you to be this.
Oh, no, of course. I mean, a white elephant sale is nothing if not a friendly auction between old companions.
Again, bringing it back to animals.
it's a lot of
fascinating.
It's weird, is what it is.
Ours is not to judge. Ours is to get to the bottom of it.
I judge.
Well,
You know, this is all on me, and I hand out my calling card, which indicates that I am the HP Zorse of HP Zorse's, don't doubt it, museums, and
Oh, that HP
the
Zorse!
newly opened Madame Zorzinia's Wax Museum and Haunted Ballroom in Hoboken, New Jersey.
really?
I am in the business of big tents
Yeah.
and clowns.
And the tents are where you make the money. It's
You
not even
know,
the attraction.
It's intense, yes.
Okay.
Okay. I get it. I get jokes.
We all understand it. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Peaches is a serious one.
I'm a rascal.
I've never met a better negotiator than Peaches right there.
Now, it's true that you, HP, have probably encountered Monsieur Torso
Yes.
at the functions held by the clarified order.
Very recently, the Hawks and Trotters Ball. Occasionally, the
Very-
Baby Back Ball.
Yes.
There's a lot of hog-related stuff and balls. Cotillions are another word I could have used, but didn't.
But you didn't.
Scrupulously avoided.
I
You know what
carefully
you were
avoid-
saying.
All right, so tell me more about this clarified order.
So if you are living in and among the Hellgrammitians, you know
Hellgrammitons.
you know that the there you go.
Hell greens.
This is sort of a self-help movement. They speak about the clarified life, and it asks us to look to the animals. Simplify our lives. People on the earth are the only animal, the only organism that is stressed, miserable by the complexity of this modern world. But look at the bird. Look at the dog. They're never stressed or upset. They seem like they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Is there a lesson for us there? And it is it's gone from this kind of a kooky not a cult exactly, but in these past 2 years, it's actually become a respectable and moneyed organization.
Well, money doesn't necessarily denote.
No, they are not synonyms
Respectable
at all.
on the surface.
Indeed. But what you're saying to me is that they have certainly begun to attract perhaps moneyed members.
Yes.
And they've sort of woven themselves into the fabric of town.
Right. These are people who, by the nature of their careers and their wealth accumulation, they live internal distress.
Quite
all the
anxious
time.
lives.
Right, and they're looking for solutions, and here is one that presented itself.
Yeah. So one of the solutions apparently is to give them a bunch of your money. It seems like
It's working for them.
yeah. I mean, fair enough.
They won't say no.
Yeah.
They like it. They like it a lot. So you would have encountered Torso, and perhaps
very
even Galbraith, although you don't recognize the name necessarily, other than the newspaper, because he is a
Yes.
philanthropist of
Yes.
sorts, and has given a lot of money to the. I'm sorry, what was the name of the ball?
The Hawks and Trotters Ball.
There it is.
It's better if I say it in my character voice. I find. Not sure.
But yes, I don't think you know anybody here. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Peaches.
Peaches might. Ask Peaches.
Peaches gets around.
Don't look at me.
Peaches, have you encountered any of this high society, these socialites?
Oh, certainly. First of all, it's rude to call it a cult, and it's through their hard work and dedication that I've made it as far as I have in this business.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Christ.
So you kind of bought in.
All you got to do is say you like dogs, and then they put you in movies. It was great.
I'm supposed to yes and that.
Yeah.
So you're correct.
Yes.
They will do that. You can be in the motion picture of your dreams.
Yeah.
As long as you say it's just dogs. I'm going to speak to Peaches now myself. It's just dogs. If you
Look.
compliment an animal,
Yeah.
then you can have a film
You
career.
just gotta play ball with what they say, and then they'll put you in pitches.
I've often said that, like butter, things are better clarified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say to get a grant of somewhere between $10 and $50 million. In 1930s or 40s money, whatever this is.
So, but Peaches, you don't actually subscribe to any of their beliefs. You just say what you want to in order to get them to give you what you want.
Yeah.
I say whatever I have to, so I don't have to sleep in the gutter.
Monsieur John,
Yes.
I am paying for your services. I'm not going to pay your weird friends.
What the hell?
Pardon me. No,
I will.
Down.
I don't think that that's precisely what we agreed to. I mean, the fee for acquisitions incorporated services, obviously it includes the entire team. Now, as a gesture of goodwill, I will pay the salary for Peaches out of my own pocket.
I think that is very appropriate. Thank you very much.
So, I mean, when was the last time you spoke with Mr. Charles Galbraith? And do you know why, at long last, he's trying to get rid of this icon?
My understanding is he is a collector of. But at this point, he's ushered you delicately
yes.
from the space, and
They're
says,
still selling heads or whatever.
"Right, he's a collector of artifacts, but never art, never pieces of art, not sculptural or painting. He's not interested." The last time I spoke with him is when he reported the item is missing, but I have not heard from him since.
Mr. Torso, who did you begin detecting interest from? Certainly, some people must have contacted you about the upcoming auction with some interest.
Certainly, everybody who is here, I assume, has interest in this auction, and it was no secret that that this Cytheriac idol was going to be present, but it is not here.
Yeah, and he's sort of scooched us out the doorway. We're having this conversation out there, and then I direct his attention in, and I say, "Yes, Mr. Terso, but he was very interested."
I see. This is what I would like for you to determine, because one of them may have it with them now, and may be prepared to do an illicit.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I think the word is head drop, hand off,
You don't have to.
produce.
No, let me get it.
How many syllables?
Don't tell me, I'm trying to learn.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's when it is stolen and he tries to give the money.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
How do you say qu'est-ce que c'est? That's it.
What you all call a certain I don't know what.
Precisely. Precisement.
Yeah. All right. So basically, I think we should wait for the. We should wait for a pause
In
of some
between
kind.
lots.
Exactly. When they bring the snacks out,
Right.
that's the perfect time to interrogate people about products.
Halftime orange slices.
Question for you. Would it be possible at all for us to say that the item's been found and then put it up for auction and see who reacts?
Oh, this is a delicious.
Fantastic drama, let me tell you. You can really pack the seats with that.
Very curious, and we see who is the most interested, huh?
I mean, it's a big drama opportunity. We're just going to put a sheet up there over.
Well, a shoebox, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be great.
I also have a man for that. He's very small. We call him Regular Lewis.
Okay.
And he gets really little because he's already pretty small.
Wow. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to.
It's a fantastic gag. You comment on it.
And I'm not going to pay for that. But
Oh, it's fine.
if he's around anyway,
He takes pencil shavings. Is that legal tender anymore? What does this country come to? You can't pay a man in pencil shavings for the act of making himself small.
Monsieur John, I have the utmost faith in you that you will bring this to
why-
a resolution. I have the utmost faith in you,
Yeah.
in you, to solve this.
why wouldn't you? After the events of the last 20 minutes.
So as you know, like this item has been reported stolen, but Marcel has as given to him by Mr. Galbraith images of the idol, and it would be a simple matter to slip one of them into the lot and say, we actually have recovered it, and it's not here, but we're happy to offer it.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, just put it up on one of those things that you might see like at a funeral.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, a placard?
Yes. Just set it up
A
there.
wreath.
Coffin.
Easel.
I love it. Yes, this is correct. You
Yeah.
know a lot of great words.
I love saying them.
Yeah, we're gonna get along great. Now, we're gonna need one of these easels. It sounds like the pictures are already there. I would like to take a look at these pictures very briefly before we begin our ruse.
That's all right. What exactly are we looking for?
I say this, and then I'm gonna hold the pictures out, and we're all gonna look at them together.
Yes, you do that. You do look at it.
What is a Cytheriac icon?
It is I can tell you.
But will you?
Nah, that's not interesting. As you know, Lovecraft liked to say nothing and never tell anybody anything. No, it's about this big.
Yay big.
Yay big.
Scared already.
But what it looks like is really gonna get you. If you're scared of the size of it. Are you familiar with like a bismuth crystal?
Nope.
Ooh.
It's it's almost like a series of like inverted ziggurats.
Yeah, like stair steps.
Stair step.
And it's
Yeah.
shiny.
It's metallic, yeah.
Yeah, this one, and it's metallic. It has a the appearance of this natural crystal formation, but it is man-made.
But it's like it looks like if you dropped a square slinky and then it froze, effectively. And then a bunch of times. That's what it looks
Yes,
like.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And, yeah,
Of course.
and it has a, the pits have like a configuration that would suggest a human face.
I hate this.
Oh.
But artistically so. Not like a identifiable, but we all like to see a face in like the front of a car and stuff.
Yeah, it's called pareidolia.
Thank you.
Thanks. I know at least one word.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
tuck that one away.
Oh, it was the name of a friend of mine. Oh, nothing at all is happening of note. No, she was friends with Dr. Buzzkill, the guy who'd go in around the audience, and if someone was talking too loudly, he'd zap them.
Now, what kind of doctor was this?
Dr. Buzzkill, he was one of my best gag artists.
So,
Eventually, he
so a dentist, perhaps, or
well, he did work in electricity, and often people said they could feel it in their teeth.
very well.
I never checked his credentials. You know, we weren't licensed for that sort of thing, and it's entertainment after all. It's all an illusion, you know.
Yeah,
Ever's
what are
ghosts.
licenses good for anyway?
I've never found them terribly useful. Have you?
No. I mean, yes, I have a license.
So you're also in the circus.
No, I don't.
Not a circus, but I sure have worked with a lot of clowns, yes.
That's a joke?
No. No, I don't joke about that sort of
I
thing.
just turn away. I have nothing.
You just wander
I
away.
wonder. I look at a mote of dust.
You don't really stop listening. You just stop looking. Right. So I hate this.
Yeah, face rock. Got it.
Sharp face rock.
Sharp face rock.
You got to the core. You are a clever fellow. Omen, I would like you to do a sanity check.
Why?
Because you're looking. You're looking at it.
I'm
The
looking.
sanity check is the one where you don't want to pass.
Oh
you
no,
do
no, it
wanna
depends.
pass.
It depends.
boy.
If I fail it and I lose more than 5 sanity, what happens is I make another check,
Oh dear.
and it's an intelligence check, and I want to fail
That's
that
the one you want to fail.
Okay.
because the idea
Yeah.
is that it's very dangerous to actually understand what you're looking at.
Okay.
If you fail the in check, it's like, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Okay.
If you make the in check, it's like, oh wow, the entire universe works differently than I thought.
Okay. All right. Well, great. Thank
All
you.
right. No, I got you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a 65
Yeah, where you living?
for sanity. So if I can get a 65 or lower on this, we're okay. 42.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I look at it and I know that I know that I don't like it, but I also know that we're not talking about little Timmy's pottery project.
No. It's
Right?
yeah, this is a
This is
storied
a
object.
wicked artifact.
Yeah, that you're not supposed to like.
No.
Right.
And not merely because I have a distaste for modern art.
No, I mean, looking around,
That's part of it. Yeah.
looking around the
not
space,
it.
like you can tell that these people come from money, but there is an unsavory quality. Like how they made their money is a question to
New
you.
money.
Really?
They're just a peculiar sort. Like each one of them seems to have their own very specific interests.
Very specific, proto fetish.
Right, they're hoping that it is going to be slaked here. And
Oh,
some are out of, some may be out of luck. But I mean, that currency alone, the way in which this artifact, the hands that it may have gone through is already yucky.
Filthy. It's already
You don't want to
filthy.
like
its,
that.
Its provenance is filthy already.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to suggest to Mr. Torso this exact plan.
No, he agrees. He agrees.
These trees.
Yeah. Something
it's rough.
between
These trees.
The trees, the carbon.
Yeah. No, but I love the plan. We're going to put it up there, and he'll introduce it. It's best if he does it, and basically says that it is available. It has been found, yay!
Right, they'll start the bid and we'll just see whose hands
Yes,
shoot
yes,
up.
or who leaves immediately.
Because they know.
I, of course, can lend a lot of publicity to this, being as I have the Don't Doubt It publication. It's in a lot of syndication. I can further add buzz to the reality of the situation, you know, how real and true it is.
Can you get your presses started right now in the middle of the auction?
Well, that would be difficult, but I certainly have a strange number of people with very loud voices, all of whom can run very fast.
Oh, well.
So it's not like a publication in a traditional sense. It's like a series of
No,
criers.
I call it, well, you see, it's a society of people who want very badly to work in media. And so what I do is I tell them...
So they influence the population.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
What they do is they run out there at the expense of their dignity. And they scream in favor of whatever it is I'm paying them to say.
Now, what is it that drives these people to do such a thing? Is it narcissism?
Well, the desire
Is it
for
some sort of
validation,
delusion?
something to that effect.
Yes, yes.
I often find it also is the
Tragic.
proximity to Spider Mike. He's one of my gag men. He's just got a lot of spiders. He's something about the heat that comes off of him attracts a lot of spiders. He's a really nice guy. He just has to brush them off before he can turn a handle. Anyway, he's the head of my street team. And we would not believe how fast people run after they talk to him for a while. Lovely guy. Anyway, I can get Spider Mike going anytime. He's just outside.
Yeah, I would get it. I would, you know, obviously, I look out there. Do I see someone raining?
A man of spiders.
Oh, he's not
running
made
at
of
full
spiders.
force.
He's not made of spiders. He does respond very well to the tremors that I tap to the floor.
He's just a spider's man.
He is a man of many spiders, yes.
A spider's
He is
man.
not himself constructed of spiders. Let
Okay.
that not be
He
confused.
just can't be seen from beneath this carpet of
Not
spiders.
usually. He has to try very hard.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He breathes heavily as he speaks.
I mean, okay.
But enough about Spider Mike.
Okay, let's.
I'm not
No, I
interested.
have further questions.
I'm sorry, I'm not interested in your warm bug man.
But I give you the nod on the side.
Actually,
that
spiders
says,
aren't bugs, technically, but
Yeah.
I start tapping my foot in a very particular way, and you hear the chittering disperse, sort of ebb away.
Yeah, you hear it recede.
Yeah, recede.
The Doppler effect.
See, in a traditional game, I may ask for a sanity check from everybody, but I assume I'll do one for me. I don't know if Spider Mike
Tell us how
is
you
a
do.
factor. I don't have a table.
Well,
I don't have a
I'm saying
number.
Run a 2d10, like at your percentile and regular.
Oh, well,
just see
sure.
what
I
the
mean, I'll
number
tell
is.
you
Yeah,
what it is.
we'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll tell you.
You tell me if I like. Oh my gosh, what is that? That's 100.
Okay.
All right.
Then you are, yeah. There's a whole table in the book of
Yep.
different ways
Yeah.
that you can.
I've had to
be
play
weird.
this. Okay.
There's a whole table in there of different ways you can be weird forever.
Yeah.
But I do like what I'm
All
hearing.
because of a
and-
nice man from Poughkeepsie.
Exactly. But I do like what I'm hearing, and I think that Spider Mike is going to drive some interest.
He'll drive him all right.
Yeah. I mean, some of the interest is going to go away from the auction house. But I'm willing to accept that percentage. In the meantime, I think it's time for us to expose this incredible ruse and just see who sparkles with delight.
Agreed. So at a prudent moment, Monsieur Torso goes up to the room and interrupts and says, before we get to our next lot, I have wonderful news. Those of you who have come expecting to see the Cytheriac idol, we have recovered it. It is not here in the building, but we can assure you that the winner, the high bidder for this auction, will indeed take it home. What am I bid? Let's start the bidding. Let us start the bidding at $1,000.
And this is the best
I
part.
raise
Because
my
it's
hand.
not real, we can bid as much as we want.
Hand raised
$1 million.
No.
You have a number and he
I
has
have
a number.
Yeah. He's got his own little small number.
He has a
He's like,
small one.
$1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million.
And 2 bits.
Do you put some of you put your hands up?
Oh,
then?
no, absolutely.
I
Just
say
to
and
drive
two
it.
bits
Because
to
it's not
whatever.
real. I mean, before I was worried.
Yeah.
I would have bought the occasional stirrup. But now, because I know that it's not real, and Mr. Torso knows it's not real,
Yeah.
and this is a scheme we've concocted.
Right.
we
It
can-
just feels good to almost pretend to buy
yes,
things.
yes. You still get the rush.
See what the wealthy
Point
are
of
all
order.
about.
When you say we've recovered it, and before you kick off the auction,
Right.
how many people are in the room?
Oh, let's say 25.
I mean, is there any?
It's hard to tell when you're talking with Peaches and when you're just gesticulating.
It's just me now. Or is it? You never know. That's the whole gimmick. 2 hours of it.
Peaches
Get ready.
is throwing his voice.
Yeah. Do we notice anyone?
Oh, you want to like? If there's
Yeah.
a sudden
If someone
jolt-
who's just like, wait a minute, you know?
Yeah, if you're paying attention to this moment.
Yeah. I gotta imagine most people are like, yay, this
No,
is why I
that's-
came.
exactly. There are two
But
reactions.
someone's got to be like, no, I have it in my
Ooh.
trunk.
Is somebody surprised?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna.
Right.
What is
Sanity?
Yeah, sanity again. No, what is it? Yeah, I want you to give me. What are your skills? I want to know how good you are at perceiving this.
Acting,
That's not it.
puppetry. Not doing anything for you?
Well,
Those are the only two.
well, no, I
I
think
dumped all my points.
I think puppetry is anything that Peaches does. So,
And he's got 100.
if Peaches is using a key, is this going to work, you think?
Yes.
If Peaches
Hold
is
on.
looking
Wait.
around-
He's,
Whoop.
he's observing the crowd.
Whoa!
I get a buff. Now he's on the lookout. Keen observing.
That's hard to
That
argue
man's
with.
got a
And he's
brain.
like, what? Did I
Well,
see
now,
that
I
right?
can
Whoop.
actually answer this one because I believe that they share the same brain. This is another personality that is spun off of the gentleman here.
Yeah,
So
primary.
anything that Peaches sees is truly something that his body sees.
That's right.
Right. The information is conveyed up to
Yes.
the brain.
I have spot hidden. That's something?
That'll work for you. I think that could work.
It's not that great, though.
Yeah, I don't actually want to use it, but I do have.
I don't want to, yeah.
What I want to use is puppetry.
The stuff I got, I could persuade or be a puppet. All right,
That's
we'll
what
do,
I got.
We'll do puppetry.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You tell me, keeper.
I made a very scary adventure that some of you didn't take seriously.
I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
No, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
put it on my right hand. This was a bad call to start.
Are you right-handed?
Oh yeah, you gotta put it on. Okay.
Have you not seen me writing like this?
I just assumed that was Peaches taking notes.
Well, you know, we could go that way with it if you want. Let's just lean into my idiocy.
I think the worst part
See
is
what we get.
Okay.
I want to be under, right?
63.
Okay.
I'm a little. Wait, I can use luck to drive that down. I need to get under 60.
okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you can. Yeah.
Is it luck you take it from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
burn. You
okay.
can burn those. And
Watch me
and-
right with my left hand.
Folks,
I
he
did
did
it.
it. He did
He
it.
actually really did do it.
I did it.
He really did do it. You, with your keen eyes,
All 4 of them.
all four,
I got
Yeah.
peepers for
6
peeping.
in lockstep.
6 of them, yeah.
Precision, optics.
He just
When he says, "We've recovered it,"
Like a turret.
you see no movement. It didn't look like there was anybody who started or was concerned or looked around. Furthermore, how many of you put your hands up?
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely do.
Oh,
I
there's no
absolutely
question.
do.
Okay, everybody's. You well,
Yes.
okay. The 4 of you are the only ones who put their hands up.
oh.
This is actually still fine, because somebody's going to talk to us later.
This makes sense. If you stole the item, you wouldn't go to an auction.
Yes.
I don't know.
Usually
That would have been
that's-
weird if we found him.
This is Peaches' idea, I
yeah.
assume.
You idiot.
It's like, damn,
No, it
they
was a
stole it
brilliant
back from
ambush.
me. I gotta get it back.
But we do suspect that maybe someone might be there to,
Yes.
qu'est-ce que c'est, fence it.
Indeed.
Someone more stupid than us.
That's true.
No, but I love it. So we'll go through this rouge. We'll go through this
Yes.
ruse.
Yeah.
I go through a lot of rooms.
Yeah, understood. But, I mean, ultimately, you know, one of us will be the victor,
Right. Right.
and we'll come away with it. With the photograph and the easel, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, do you exchange nods? Once
Yeah.
it's like, okay, for a viewer, do I hear 1,500? Like, do the hands all of them stay up?
No, I think eventually I'm gonna tamp and
You have to
Be
physically
smooth.
push mine down.
Yeah,
because
no.
I'm like,
No, I'm dedicated.
no,
I'm playing a part.
I gotta push them down.
Yeah.
It's like a little auction whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
All right.
Peaches,
Sold
not
for
now.
$1,600. Congratulations. I hope you like it very much. Let's move on to our next lot. And the auctioneer returns, and they start doing the next
paperwork.
one. Yeah, yeah, you are not.
I'm not accosted.
You see no shifting of.
No interest.
Yeah, I mean, other people attending the auction, you know, who are interested in the next lot,
Yeah.
which is a horse's rib cage.
God damn it.
There are a couple numbers going up.
We spend all our money. No rib cages.
God damn it.
That's how they get you. Don't
Yeah.
fill up on salad.
I stick my hands deep in my pockets and stomp out.
Yeah.
I have to go talk to Spider Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just get centered.
Yeah.
He
Just
gets
shut them
me.
down.
But I fill out all of the. I mean, it sounds like we know Monsieur Torso.
Oh yeah, he's not going to hold you accountable for
No,
this.
no.
yeah.
But I am
you
absolutely
go
filling
through it.
everything out all the way, and I think that it's probably worth seeing if we can get an audience with Galbraith. Just to just let him know that this is something that we're looking into.
Did
and-
Spider's Mike bring back Galbraith information?
What had you asked him to do?
Well, I did ask him to scare a bunch of people into running away and saying, isn't it, oh wow, oh gosh, oh golly, the Safariac icon is back on.
Oh, I see. That's right.
It's back on the menu.
But maybe other people going, oh shit, fuck, might have brought back an address.
You never know what you're going to catch.
You see, I'm very convincing when I say this.
I think when they saw a man draped in spiders,
Yes.
it didn't really matter what he was yelling.
It
was,
didn't-
it was just that he was
It
yelling.
just didn't work that way in Montreal, and so I have the wrong idea about what Spider's Mike can do.
Right. That was a bad sample.
But I also like the idea that he's not really saying anything that we can hear. That he's just yelling at people, and spiders are falling off.
It's falling out of his mouth.
Yeah.
He's not
Well,
making
yeah,
words.
they're-
It's like,
I mean, they fall down, and then with every shout, like they gust out, just like a shotgun blast.
Of spider.
And then they're just getting on children.
It's fine. So
No, he
off-
didn't do a good job.
Off
He didn't
screen-
do a good
Off
job.
screen, I hand him a bag of boiled peanuts and tell him he's done for the day.
Yeah, that's it.
Pack it up.
It's
Yeah.
just,
That's all for you. You earned it.
Torso says,
but I know that he'll have the info. He'll
yeah.
have the contact info.
No, absolutely. I agree that this makes the most sense. I have to tell you that a peculiar thing about Monsieur Galbraith is when he put it up for auction, I was under the impression that he was very eager to get rid of it. It was important to him that it sold.
Did he give you any reason why?
He certainly is not for want of money. He is very well off. I just noticed he was agitated.
So, does he care if it's stolen? This is what I want to know.
so someone stole something and no one wanted to buy?
Yeah, and also he doesn't want to own it either.
Yeah.
Precisely. I assume he would not have minded the money, but I thought it was peculiar.
Okay, so not.
I
a
thought it
single
was
hint.
qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Strange.
Qu'est-ce que c'est weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that if we can actually go to the source,
No, I agree.
and have a conversation as you know, people in this line of work, right?
Precisely. You're like seeing it again pop up? I don't know. I can't see a timer.
Oh,
As a point of
the
order.
screen is over here.
Yeah, I can't see any
20
of that.
minutes.
20 minutes left?
Let's wrap this up now.
No, we're at 142.
142.
Okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. And he's happy to give you the information. It's not a far drive to the Galbraith estate,
Oh, I can see it.
a palatial manse, gated, of course.
Autumn leaves.
Sure. We'll do it in autumn.
Thanks.
I like have all this summer stuff I can't use now.
Sorry. It's a big stack of papers.
The beach episode is ruined.
Yeah, I assume you've driven, you own a motor car.
Absolutely. Everyone can fit in it or on top, however you like. Whatever feels best.
I don't know what
Shotgun.
God damn it, he said it first. All right, I'll get
I
in the
sit in the
trunk.
back.
I'll sit- I
Peaches sits.
Yeah, there's 3
Shotgun.
people in the
Yeah,
back.
okay.
And
Yeah,
you're
we're
Yeah.
all 3 of us in the back, and Peaches is shotgun.
So I'm squished in the middle between Randall
Randall McDonald.
and Prosper, who I guess didn't take shoddy as well.
Oh, no, I
You
prefer to
respect-
be back here. I hope
Yes.
you don't mind that I keep my legs quite spread because I like to take up space, you know, as a career woman.
Yes,
Very important
You're,
to me.
you're all about that sort of thing. No, it's all right. I've done my time as an amateur contortionist. I gave every bit of it a try. You know, you have to try parts of the business before you can really, you know, start paying people in pencil shavings and boiled peanuts.
Now, are your staff quite happy with the
Oh, they're
the
more
situation?
than happy. Just as any trained animal might be, you know.
What would you say is your favorite animal then?
How to choose. Every one of them is beautiful. Even the ugly ones, and especially the ugly ones, let me tell you. But enough about me.
I'm just driving. I'm just
all
driving.
day.
And
You know,
I
we
am
have a
not.
two-headed calf who's perfectly fine, and he sees twice as many stars all the time.
I was
Even during the day.
It's weird. He's unsettling, but you know, that's really half the fun of a sideshow.
It's half the fun.
I hate you
There we
now.
go. Yeah.
Omin, I've never liked you that much, but in this moment I hate you so. Oh, look, we're here.
And then we're,
driving-
yeah, I say we arrive.
Oh, wow, we're here.
I say I'm just trying to be part of your thing.
Yeah,
And
you-
then-
You've been here for 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
And the car is hot.
There's condensation on
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you approach the gate. There is no buzzer. The gate is open. Not open enough to drive through.
Okay.
It's just unlocked.
Right. Then I'll pull the car back slightly and move it away so that any skull deliveries or whatever spooky shit he's got coming can just make you go right in.
Yeah. So you've left the car outside the gate.
Yeah.
Then okay. You walk up this driveway to the beautiful front door, and it too. You go to knock it on it, and it slides open.
I just look back at my companions, just get a sense.
No butler, no
Just a
good.
little check, just a little. Randall.
I'm in. It's the easiest home invasion ever. That's what we're doing,
You
right?
just go right through.
Yeah.
You stuff in
We're
your
here to rob
pockets.
the guy, right? What are we doing?
I done a lot of different
grabbing
kinds of work.
candlesticks,
Yeah,
yeah.
you gotta set me straight.
Jack of all trades. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll follow him in, and then if anybody asks,
Oh, yeah, I'll take lead.
we're
I
gonna.
do a weird dance where I'm trying to give you the door, but also I don't want to.
Oh,
But of course, and you
no,
what-
it's
oh, well, no, but I couldn't.
No, you be first.
Well, all right.
Is anyone else
And then I
armed?
close the door behind.
Farewell.
Well, this is a very good
Yeah.
question.
Is anyone else armed?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I talk like this, and you think I don't have a gun?
Yeah, I've got. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So
that's
not
good.
just me.
I have a derringer because it was fun to say.
What?
Is that what we just?
Yeah.
All right.
I cocked peaches. In case something goes down.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah.
I get it now.
But it's not you going, it's
The gun
It makes
in
a
my
sound.
puppet
Yeah,
going.
there is a crunch.
Yeah.
yeah. What are we all packing?
I want to say it in the voice.
25 Derringer.
No, that's fine.
It's
I
fun
prefer
to
the
say.
voice.
Derringer. I gotta say all the gun words in that.
Are you armed at all?
I did not think to bring any weapons with me.
I think that makes sense too. It's peculiar that y'all would go to an auction house with these people especially, and guns. It's a little upsetting.
Yeah.
I say, Prosper, there's every possibility that we can just find a gun for you here.
Oh, well, that would be delightful. It's America, after all.
See anything you
That
like?
is indeed where we are.
Yeah.
And then I look a little nervous and I like look at you like,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I won't say with my mouth. I'll give you the, just the thumbs up. Just make sure, make sure you know. Yeah. America.
Is this reassuring?
Absolutely not.
They're there.
I'm gonna run my finger along, a frontispiece.
Oh, I thought it was on
whatever they
peaches.
have.
I know.
I was
like,
ready
whoa,
for
geez,
the
wow.
appraisal.
All right. Buy me dinner face.
Is this place dusty?
No.
Okay, so
No.
it's
No, it's well
Modern,
appointed. It looks like somebody could have greeted you at the door and
just chose
and
not to.
offered you a beverage. Yeah, it just did not happen. There's
Well,
nobody here
surely
right
an
now.
estate of this size should have a staff of some sort.
absolutely
Can't get good help.
Ill-paid though they are.
yes. Here, I'm gonna say, Mr. Galbraith. I'm just gonna call out in the lower hall.
No sound whatsoever. I mean, echo, but no, there's nobody here.
I'm gonna-
There's
Any
a-
smells?
That was my question to ask. He stole my bit.
any smells? That is very.
Oh, now you've tantalized him.
Yeah.
He's actually in his sensorium right now.
Yeah.
He's actually smelling it. Look at his face.
Any tastes? Oh, I can do anything for you?
I have to go through my mind kitchen.
Yeah.
No, I mean it smells. It actually does not smell musty because the windows are open, and the front door has been open.
Oh.
So there's certainly not like a smell. There's nothing like a decay. There's
not
not like a
lemon
food
fresh?
smell.
Metallic.
Murphy's oil soap.
No, none of.
Used to
nothing,
clean elephants, I'll have you know.
At least nothing that would indicate, if you had entered this house and were told that you were house sitting it, you wouldn't think anything.
Yeah.
of
No,
it.
no, no.
You wouldn't notice anything peculiar.
Time to start robbing.
I'm going to the kitchen. What's the kitchen pantry situation looking like?
Feeling pecky, HP?
I just like to know where they keep their, their tuck.
The trotters.
Well,
Victuals.
that's a good term, but I prefer victuals. It's the contraction of them.
Oh, that is very efficient of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you look at first when you enter the kitchen? So inside of the kitchen,
yes.
there you have an ice box. You have,
Is it a white ice box?
yes,
Oh my God, expensive.
yeah,
Okay.
they have money.
I'm gonna get at that white ice box. I gotta see if the ice is melted. I gotta see if there is a stench. I gotta see if there is a cold, boiled something. And if there is, I'm gonna take it out, I'm gonna eat it. What do we got?
When you open the ice box, you see that there is no food inside. The trays are also missing, but the inside of the ice box is. This looks like dried blood.
Okay, so did it look like it pooled on the bottom?
It looked like
Or does it look painted with blood?
it's pooled, but you
Okay.
can see that there was a rapid, like an attempt to
A scrabbling.
get the bits.
What about the door? As
Yeah,
I-
on the inside of the
on the
door
inside
as
of the door
well.
as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't look like did anyone escape into it? Like, can I knock? I would like to knock on the walls and such.
You may, and you have no reason to think that there's any like a false passage or anything like
Not a
this.
Narnia death
No.
fridge.
Also, the ice box is maybe about like that. It's not.
It's an
a
ice
profound
box.
size. Yes.
Quite. All right. So it's not like a motherfucker of an ice box. It's not one of those bad boys. Yeah. So we're not
No,
talking.
this one's just for blood.
Okay. I see.
You got your blood fridge and, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
This is wealth. It's like having a kimchi fridge. No. So icebox taken care of. Sink? Range?
Now that you are paying attention,
Yes.
would actually, you know what? Give me a spot hidden roll if you wouldn't mind.
Spot hidden. Let me see very quickly
Hit it.
what I've got for a special here. And I was right here. 25. Okay. Regular is 35, which means I have to get to that
35
number? Or I have to
or
go
lower.
under.
You
wanna go
35 or
beneath it.
lower is
You
the
wanna
good
go
thing.
beneath.
All right. No whammies. Well, 74.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
so,
a D8.
Oh yeah. Let's roll the whole thing.
75.
I love it. Hope springs
I
eternal.
tried.
Yeah.
Hope springs eternal.
That extra couple points. And would you believe, I mean, I've got a 45 luck. I'm not going to
You're just
spend.
gonna kill all of the luck just for
No,
this.
no.
I mean, I'll give it to you for this failure, even so. But like now that you're looking a little bit closer,
Yeah.
you can see that what looked like a pattern of like wood grain or something.
yes.
No, there are fingerprints.
It
There
just
is
takes
blood.
me a minute. That's the thing.
It
Is that it
takes you
took
a
me a while.
moment.
Once you've
probably-
identified this,
Yeah.
right?
So okay, so it's not a beautiful wood pattern. It's literally. Is it all surfaces?
It's not on everywhere like that, but like you can tell that
like counters and range.
right
and
counters.
things.
Yes, there are a lot of surfaces with just like dried, like fingerprint, the edge of a hand,
Okay.
things like that.
Okay. It's not leading anywhere.
If it was leading anywhere, it would be the icebox.
Copy that. Okay. So and it's also I can't spot hidden, so like I can't tell how many hands. I can't tell whatever the fuck. Like it's just like
Yeah.
oh boy. So all right. I'm just gonna go OMIN. Just bellow.
Yeah. I mean, I will come in just from the antechamber.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Likewise.
And scope this place out. So the fridge.
I come in and I
the
go,
icebox
"Icebox is
is
empty."
open.
Except for some leavings.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll demonstrate.
And I just fling it open and point.
Yeah.
But I go ta-da because I can't stop. I am in fact a showman.
No, absolutely. No, you're giving us a great show.
Prestige.
I am
Some like to say the greatest showman, but I won't.
Yeah. So is this the type of kitchen that has an exit
Well, like
Oh,
the-
kitchen door?
into a
A dining room.
into
of
the
some
dining
sort.
room, or
Yes.
the backyard? Does this have
Or
a
the-
cellar that beneath it for your
Roots.
yeah, well, if you will, other foodstuffs and things
Wine.
like that? Like I'm just trying to think about. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about something that might have been in there.
What are
And then
points
I'm
of
seeing the-
ingress and egress? And how are
Exactly.
you feeling after seeing all of that? You seem very flippant about seeing what might be a possible crime scene.
I mean, frankly, what they found is an interesting way to paint something akin to a crime scene. But in my line of work, you'll find a lot of ways to do that. It's all an illusion, after all. I mean, look at this, and I'm
Smacking on it. I'm like,
perfectly dried, much like paint. You know, here.
and I lick my finger and I drag it and I taste it and I'm like,
Yeah, you get that sort of tang. There's I'm detecting notes of phosphorus and
Here, I'm
I'll do it
I'm
again.
gonna put a hand on your shoulder, HP,
yeah, and I've got my like, oh,
and I'm gonna say, don't lick stuff.
you tell me this every time, and I tell you it helps me think.
I want to ask Prosper, like, how often do you come across this in your line of work? And do you want to do a sanity check based on his behavior?
Well, I have to say that this is not the strangest thing that I've seen somebody stick their hand through and try to lick before. My work at the Institute, I saw all kinds. And, I've learned very much to treat this kind of behavior with compassion and try and talk it out.
I'm going, and I put a little bit more and rub it on my teeth again. And I'm
And
like,
how does that make
they'll
you
smell it,
feel?
and it's just, oh no, it's good.
You ever had that McElhinney's Tabasco? There's a capsaicin to it.
Oh, like a little bit of a tang.
I'm suspecting
Yes.
there's some kind of a sauce that was used to falsify a crime scene.
Can I take a look and see if it is in
This
fact
all smacks
blood?
to me of tax shelter.
Yeah.
or
what-
evasion.
What would we use for this? For the like your what perceptions? What medicines? What?
Roll for is this man
Yes.
insane?
I mean, biology
Yeah.
would be pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Detect
Biology.
normal.
Biology would work.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a sauce stat.
Really?
Go for it. And do it twice. One for you.
There's
and
only
for-
5 in
There's
it, though.
also
I,
psychoanalysis
Okay,
and
so
psychology.
let me ask you.
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it? I got a 40 and I have a 40.
Yeah, you win.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I win, yes. All right. Is it blood?
Absolutely, it's blood.
Oh,
It's got a tack to it. I mean, it's cold, but I mean, it's not a sauce. It does not congeal and move like a sauce.
that's not a sauce.
Any dried sauce looks just like this.
Well, in this case, it is. I mean, I suppose any kind of liquid can be a sauce if you're not a coward, but.
And I've never thought of myself as one.
No, you seem like quite a brave man, but that is in fact blood, and do I know human?
Oh, you. I mean, you.
I mean, actually, he would know if it was
Yeah, I'm
human
gonna
blood.
lean
or
down, I'm
not.
gonna smell it, and I'm like, so, do you need me to roll to see if I can detect that this is human or not?
Actually, that would be really cool if
Let's
you did.
do it.
Yeah.
human sauce.
It's the sauce that's in us all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Inner
going to say that's a
sauce.
natural world roll, for which I would require a 10 or less. Or, let's see what I can use to my best advantage.
Yeah, I look for
That's
the big
Because
numbers.
First aid.
I speak English very well.
Are you blood? Is this blood?
I can
Are you blood, yes or no?
Appraise.
praise.
Because of your
That's
work with livestock, you know
40.
very much like if that's good quality blood or
I
bad quality
didn't
blood.
make the man smart.
Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead. I want you to appraise the value.
Yeah.
Because you would value.
I would.
You would
It's the
value
best
a,
blood. It's
a
the best blood.
premium blood.
Please give us at
What's
least.
that going to do at auction?
Oh, we have a 97.
So that means you eat more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just licking the
I
kitchen
actually
clean.
Just I get a little bit. I scrape it under my fingernails, and I scrape it under, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm just stuck
No.
like,
Yeah.
No,
Just like-
stop it. No,
This-
I
this
had
isn't
the
even-
hand out.
This isn't even where I thought the gross stuff would come
Yeah,
from.
have to
no.
be
I go to a different room. I'm like, where's the bedroom?
I leave the house.
yeah.
Yeah, I get the hand out. I take the hand and I move the hand out. You can't stop me. You don't have the vigor. You come
I
down
don't.
here. I want you to put it in here, and I'm going to take the hand and I'm going to put it in your pocket. And then I'm going to take the other hand and I'm going to put that hand in the pocket, and I'm going to say, "This is the hand place. They have to stay in there. They have to stay in there for now. And I don't want you kneeling. I don't want you bending over and licking stuff.
And you see just a little bit of a.
Nope.
Yeah. Meh.
No, it's fine.
Okay,
I pull.
I close this. So this is obviously
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied that this is bad,
No, it's
and
very
things are
fair.
only going to get worse.
I just pull out a hard candy and put it in my mouth and just cross my arms.
No.
Well,
No.
I'm
Keep them in the
not
pocket.
All right.
And you run multiple successful businesses.
It's quite the endeavor.
So when you put his hands into his pockets roughly, and you were looking down at some of this blood on his hands,
Yeah.
you happen to notice that also on the kitchen island, by the side, not facing the door, that there is a streak of like a palm of a hand that goes off.
Oh, so I follow it.
Yeah, it goes off, and it seems to indicate the direction of what would have been like, not a cellar, but like a, why can't I find the word? Like quarters for the
servants'
cooks and
quarters.
servants'
Yeah,
quarters.
yeah.
Yes,
Butler's
correct.
pantry.
Downstairs.
Crawl
Correct.
space.
Correct. Yeah. There's if you wish to proceed.
Yeah.
Like there's enough here to tell you now that there are handprints at the edges of the door frame, and they are adult-sized, but they're very low to the ground.
Okay, so it's indicating the stature.
Yes.
Okay.
On the ground, is there any sort of drag marks or?
Here and there, but it doesn't look like anything large was dragged.
Oh, I see.
No.
It more is an indicator of a gate.
Yes, I think so too. I don't think it was dragged. I think it moved this way of its own accord. Maybe it lives in there. Maybe it lives in the fridge.
You keep saying it, but I don't like.
They.
The servants have names.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They don't have to.
I say from like in the yard
Yeah,
where
exactly.
I was placed.
You,
Yeah.
you,
I'm
you
sorry.
still have, no, you still have things that say you've observed, and I say, I want you to come with us, but I don't want you to lick, or bite, or chew. Any suggestions? I want to make sure this is airtight.
What would you do? Okay.
Gobble.
I have a hard candy in my mouth, so I'm just like rolling it around while I'm talking.
It's just rattling against your teeth.
You're fascinating. Truly. Well, he survived this long in
guess that's true.
1930, America. I mean, that's a miracle in and of itself.
Maybe it's like an iocane situation. Like maybe eating little bits of all these animals has transformed HP into some kind of immortal. But in any case, immortality.
Maybe, perhaps, just a little bit of something bad can make you immune to. No, I've lost it.
That sounds,
Yeah.
and that's very fanciful, very weird thinking. I think
Sorry,
that that's
I know.
probably
I
not.
actually had quite some crazy notions that got me kicked out of the institute. Things about, not shocking the patients. And,
No, this is better left in the pages of weird tales.
It's true. It's
now,
true. Excuse me. Shall we follow the?
yes, the trail. Now, no licking, and we may proceed.
I swallow the hard candy and nod.
Okay.
Okay, well done. As you are descending these are narrow stairs
Indeed.
and are not in the same condition as the rest of the mansion.
Okay, so we found the real place.
Yeah. You hear, I mean, they're just not as well kept, is all.
No, everything else is nice and smells good.
Certainly, yes, yes.
Except for the blood kitchen.
How high? How much?
How much clearance? How
Yeah.
tall? How tall?
Oh,
are
no,
you?
that's a good question.
I don't know. As tall as I am. 6'2".
I mean, pretty standard door height. It's not like a
Oh, okay.
ridiculous
I
tunnel.
don't know if it
In
was like.
1930, so about 5 foot.
It might be, yes, a little bit
Yeah.
shorter, yeah. You could stoop if you
No, it
want.
was a little crawly tunnel.
Yeah, it isn't like a doggy door. It's
I thought it was a doggy door. That's where I was going.
You hear as you approach, and it is dark down here.
Yeah.
There should be light down here. There is none. You hear a series of footfalls, rapid, and then a bang, a noise like something large falling against something else, and are startled by this. I believe each of you would be. Will you roll sanity, please, and assess
Let's go.
how startled you may be? It's a sound. It's not much.
48.
That's good.
Does that mean you got there?
I sure did.
Okay.
I'm afraid to roll. I just
I'm
like this part up here where I'm just moving the dice
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
in the palm. This is
Before
before
the
everything
dice
goes.
There's safety.
decide-
There's safety here.
Before the dice decide you have to eat blood.
7. Right. So
12. We are
Nice.
Yeah, no,
incredibly
we're
sane.
ice
How are you
cold.
doing?
40. But my sanity is 70, so I'm good.
You're
Okay,
good.
everybody's good
I'm
then.
the
Gonna be
closest-
under, right?
Here,
I'm
no,
the
here, no, here.
closest
Can you do
shade.
me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you make a roll for Peaches?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yes!
Does Peaches have the same sanity?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll say so.
For now.
Oh, all right. 58. All right.
Damn.
We're
it.
both clean.
From now on.
All right, we'll both roll for
Yeah,
sanity.
we'll both do that. You round.
freaking out.
What the hell is this, man? Game on! Don't get away from me! Game on!
Yeah.
It's a Cthulhu! It's a Cthulhu!
I've reached for my Derringer. That's
Yes.
a real thing.
I think the pieces are coming out.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Here in the dark, you now can hear the same sounds of like like shuffling on a concrete floor. Not that kind of shuffling, friend. And various like measured human grunts,
Really?
like of some kind of a strain
Of exertion.
of exertion.
They better not be boning in here.
And there are a number of these sounds, a number of voices. So it's not one sound. It's not one person.
Is it rutting season?
You tell me. You're the animal specialist.
What do I smell now?
Oh, the smell has gotten worse, but it's not a pleasant smell. It's a smell of offal.
Okay.
OFFAL.
Are we stopped on the stairs, or are we still moving into it?
If you are stopped, I think it would be smart to be stopped on the stairs.
Yeah. We need a light source.
When you stop on the stairs at hearing these sounds, the sounds become much quieter.
And so I'm like,
Omen, do you remember that human-sized salamander? The pearl diver from Borneo.
I remember hearing.
Greg?
Wait, you knew Greg?
Well, I went and saw him a couple of months back.
That was my show.
No kidding.
Yes! I'm sorry. But you remember the stink that Greg had?
The stench, yeah, the reek.
A little bit?
Yeah.
by the way, this is all being said as I'm like lighting successive matches.
Are they catching?
I hope. But I'm like pulling them, and then they're just as a match does.
Oh yeah, no, it
It
happens. sometimes.
schlorps.
No, I love the scene. I love the scene of you trying to get a match lit
Yeah, it's-
at the bottom of the stairs.
It's not working.
And it's not working.
It's like going for a second, so you're seeing me just flash it,
Yeah.
being like salamander.
Yeah, as you're striking them.
Yeah.
And they're failing.
Yeah.
They're
Perfect.
failing, and there's a burst of light each time.
Yeah.
On one of them, there is the burst of light and a face, like a filthy,
Yeah.
like streaked with blood
Yeah.
person
Okay.
is there, and then it,
Yeah. Then the next one is
retreats.
gone. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, even in the flash of light, it is moving away,
Yeah.
almost as if it was curious about it.
Yeah. And I say Jack Robinson.
Yes.
Omen does that.
Yeah.
My God, you're here. No. I should roll something for that. I think. I think I ought.
See, I
to.
already made everybody roll sanity, but I feel like it's just going to be every turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Go
fair.
ahead
That's
at this
fair.
point.
More of this. All right, here. So, I mean, we need some kind of a robust
Ignition.
light source. This
Yeah.
is not going to work.
Yeah. No, it's somehow very moist. I could just hand. I think I'm just gonna I've got shaky hands. I'm gonna hand it to the nearest person, who is you. All right, I'm gonna hand you the matches.
All right. I strike one.
Let's say it catches this time.
Okay,
It's solid.
it's good. I have some weird shit going on. All right, so what are we seeing?
You see, in this meager light, you can see crouched at the far end of the room appear to be a number of, perhaps 3 or 4 people that are on all fours, and they look up at the light, and they are eating something very messily. And in the light, they pull away from it slightly.
Like ashamed?
Yeah, you could interpret it as shame.
That slink away.
Yeah.
In the light around, do I see, in the moment before the match dies, do I see any sort of lanterns or
Yeah.
torches or
They may not need them, but we
even
do.
sticks?
Yeah.
A
classic.
The only lantern you see is a lantern that is lit on the other side of the room
Oh,
and held aloft. And it is being held by, whereas these figures you would place at like maybe 20 to 40 years of age. This fellow is much older, 60, 70. is stooped the same way.
Really?
Save
But also
the lantern.
holding a
But
lantern.
is holding the lantern. Why did you come?
Mr. Galbraith?
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Who are you? I know you.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Roll.
I don't like that.
Well,
Do you know
roll.
this guy?
I don't like that at all. And I say we're here about the Cytheriac idol, but it seems like now maybe we're here about this.
He says, the same. He lopes closer, not menacingly.
So odd. So he's still speaking, though.
He's still speaking.
Is he? What's the clothedness of everybody?
Right? What relatives?
to-
I want to. You want to
Real
picture
quick.
it.
Oh, none.
Anyone? Even Mr.
What's he packing?
Mr. G?
In
what's
this
he-
light, you can't tell.
What's he got? Oh,
No, but he though
Modest.
is also
yes.
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, but and loping around, but still possessing speech.
Do I recall his first name?
Charles.
Charles. Okay. And we were never friendly, but I would just be like, Charles?
From a meeting, right?
Yeah, one of these like pre-function meetings.
He just he looks down almost in thought and just is saying, like he forgot the
name?
letters HP.
Happen?
He remembers
No,
the sound.
no. Yes, of course. HP, yes, me, HP. Remember, we were on the decorating committee long ago. You were Hawks and I was Trotters.
I'm sorry.
No, we
it's
love the
okay.
callback.
No, we had to get there somehow.
It was vital.
All a waste. All a waste.
No waste. Philanthropy, of course. What we're all here for.
A waste. Angry now at the mention of philanthropy.
Oh,
A
okay.
waste.
Yeah. I'm gonna step closer and like reach down, but like gently, gingerly, like to help him stand up.
Oh, if
Like
he,
he's doing, like he doesn't
if at the,
mean to do this. That he's just forgotten something important. And so yeah, I mean, I'll help him. Just like I just want to like reach down, but like in a caring, careful way.
as you're lifting him up to stand as
Yeah.
a person, he pulls away from that, and he says, "Wrong, all wrong."
Mr. Galbraith, I believe that I can help you and help communicate with you. I'm going to use psychoanalysis to see what is going on.
Okay.
Yeah, we love this.
That's a cool skill to have in this game.
Yeah, this is a very nice angle. Yeah, it's 7.
It's a 7. Wow,
You
that's a
fucking rocked it.
spectacular success.
That's a great
You can
one.
see right into his soul.
No, you basically part the veil.
Yeah.
You know that, you have heard that beyond the tenets of the clarified life, there was talk of members who had progressed into the higher echelons, the later phases.
The deeper mysteries.
The deeper mysteries. We're given another book to read, which was called Animal Citizenship. And it speaks to the rejection of consciousness, that thoughts are for gods, not for animals. We are animals. And we are miserable because we try to think. It's something we should have never been able to do as creatures on this planet. And it is the root of our misery. And Galbraith, and I suppose these others, have rejected it. They are rejecting consciousness.
So this is what the upper echelon of the clarified order looks like. They just like fuck each other in their dirt basements. That's
It has a simplicity.
Mr. Galbraith.
tis a gift.
Okay, Mr. Galbraith, and anybody else who might still understand me right now, I understand that being wealthy and prosperous and powerful can be so stressful. But
I'm sure this will help.
but you see, I believe that I have pioneered some different methods of helping to de-stress people of your nature, and that is to what I call going to fucking therapy.
He recognizes some of these structures.
These words?
These words. And he says, thoughts about thoughts.
That's what I do, yes.
Oh, he's
Everything that is wrong, you are poison.
Yeah, metacognition is the worst, right?
I'm a business. I have heard way worse than that. I am a businesswoman. So let me tell you right now that I definitely have a cure for your wellness. And that is that we sit for a moment and we discuss this. I also have laudanum.
If that kind of pulls you across the finish line.
Does that work?
May I interest you?
Has that worked before?
God, what would they think about drugs? They would probably like it.
Really quick,
I don't
do
know,
I
I'm
recall
sorry.
his wife's name?
Oh, his wife's name?
Yeah.
Well, you could ask her. She's over there.
Yeah.
Well, no. What do I recall it?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's say you do. Yeah, you would have
Okay.
met her. You would have met her.
So I'm gonna just say, Charles, what would Linda think to see you like this?
Linda didn't think. She won.
She's all the way through it.
Do I recognize anything of Linda in what they're eating?
Oh, no, I think you're going to recognize Linda in who's eating that body.
I mean, if you want to roll for it. you
Yeah,
could.
shit.
Yeah. I know. I'm recognizing. I'm saying it with some dread.
Yeah.
56. Off of which? Sanity? What
Oh
are-
no. You're trying to ascertain what's
I
being
would say,
eaten. The other members of this group.
So it could be spot hidden. It could be. Yeah.
So
Well,
no.
listen, it wouldn't be good for anything but sanity or the English language. So I literally have, no matter what, failed.
Okay. That's okay because he's incredibly irritable, and he rises up not to stand, but almost because the anger has nowhere to go.
Oh, in a threat posture.
Yeah, he is a frail,
Yeah.
figure.
He's an old man.
And he says, no more. No words. I belong to the, and he says this phrase, HAPAX Idiomenon. I belong. We all belong. He takes me. And now he has risen up to his full height. And do you know, the best way I can describe this is in a metaphor. Imagine that, or a simile, I guess, a parallel. Imagine that as you walk around in your daily life, everybody that you see is the equivalent of a glove without a hand in it. This is the shape that you're familiar with, and it's normal to you. For the first time, you are perceiving what it looks like for a hand to enter and animate a person.
Fills out.
It-
Well, I mean,
You may be the
I get
most
it.
familiar.
I'm the most familiar, yeah.
yeah, he doesn't
And
even
I'm
need
like,
to roll.
No.
He, as he rises up, he takes on an aspect. It's almost like it's not a superposition of limbs, because they are all concrete. They are there. They are not
Every
fading
one of
in
them
and
is
out.
real.
They are all here. Yeah. Do you have anything that's like a skill that would be like inductive, or like you would also be potentially well suited to determine what you're seeing after everybody rolls for sanity.
You will.
Say, I got a gun, and I don't like what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Also,
There might be
the gun.
time.
No, I mean, I have, I am not without knowledge of the occult, certainly.
Oh, that would be actually ideal. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
I have
You
incredible.
want to go
nerves.
under, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
For the sanity.
Peach has failed.
I absolutely failed. I am 10.
That's a
Oh, wait.
success for me.
Is this what is this? Is
The
this a
zero?
or a
If
10?
you get a 0,
This is,
that means it's
002.
over.
Okay, so a 2. Okay.
Yep. And I have a 12, so I'm okay as well, but it sounds like Peaches.
Peaches took a hit. Peaches didn't like what he saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a rough one. But let's roll. Why don't you roll a D10?
Okay.
Let's see how many are out. And then.
Same. I also failed.
Oh, okay. You also roll a D10. Please.
Hey, all right. Let's go.
3.
Okay, that's how many you lose.
Okay.
All right, 9.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh dear.
That's quite bad.
Yeah, that's rough. Because now we're in the.
No.
Now we're in the real deal insanity. Oh, Jerry, remind me how
No,
this
it's
one works. We've never
now
gotten here before.
HP needs to do this
That's
this
right,
int
you need-
shit,
you need
and
an
you,
int
you want
roll.
to fail it. You don't want to make it.
That's a
You
real
don't-
pity because guess what my intelligence is? 90.
Oh no.
It's 90?
It's 90.
Too smart.
Yeah.
I had a different idea of how this day was going to go.
Too many thoughts.
Too many thoughts.
Too many thoughts. All right, that's a 66 out of 90, baby girl.
Okay, so
So wait, is HP actually just?
I get it. I fucking get it.
no, and that's what it is. You see this, and you're like, yep, that's
Yeah.
Nope,
sort of
makes
what I
perfect
just.
sense.
You
That's
start
sort of what I thought.
lowering yourself a little bit.
I love
You're
this.
standing a little lower.
Yeah, you see in this form, which at any given moment in this light you may perceive. Oh, by the way, the lantern
Is gone. I
has
take
been
it
it's dropped to the ground. It does not break. You
It's
may
mine now.
you may take it.
along with this house.
This figure is yeah. Well, you gotta just
Possession.
put up with this guy and his weird family. You got a great house.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a contortion of human features that don't map to the correct parts of the body.
They just
There are
project.
too many limbs.
Yeah.
There are too many. There's too
There's too
much of
much.
it. There's too much of it,
right.
and it lunges.
In
No.
Oh
Stop
God,
it.
Yeah,
Chris.
she's an icon. She's
Chris,
is-
I hate that.
This is an anathemite, and it is really bad. It's not good.
That's one of the most disgusting. That's one of the
looks
most
like fun at
disgusting things you've
parties.
ever done.
Thank you.
And I'm mad at you.
Thank you. The next one's worse. So
in
No,
Can't
no,
wait.
no, we're not fucking fighting this.
There's a reason I brought candy.
in
I need something.
in the moment.
yes,
In Peach's
well, in his wisdom, his illumination.
his lapse of sanity. He fires.
So you
Bang!
Oh my God.
There's a gun in the puppet.
there is a concealed gun.
I don't shoot the gun.
no.
The gun shoots itself.
Yes. Peaches
in-
kills people.
Yeah.
Guns don't kill
Yeah.
people. Peaches
Yeah.
kills people.
Yeah, let's adjudicate a shot.
Okay.
Now is he shooting you or he's shooting?
Yeah, I go, oh, I can't take this shit. Bye, everyone.
We're going out together.
Yeah. I go, meh.
No, wait. I wasn't ready for combat.
I always knew that kid
sorry.
had a prominent snoot.
Nobody's
yeah,
ready for
I
combat.
hate it.
I wasn't ready for combat. Yeah, says the man who made the mouth.
I'm real happy with that.
No one is
Minnie
ready.
Mouse.
No one is ready for combat.
Let's all count the mouths together, shall we? 1, 2, 3.
This is like a Mid-Journey prompt.
Oh, don't count the mouths. Oh, don't count the
1, 2,
mouths.
3,
you guys.
4,
on.
5,
Come on,
6,
don't do
7,
that.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yuck.
Count about 14 mandibles.
Let's see.
We gotta go.
Yeah, I don't even know that.
I'm good.
I don't even know that he can aim properly. I'll let you wing it. I'll let it take
All
a
right.
shot, and then you don't know what you hit.
You don't know what's there.
Yeah, you
That's
don't know
right,
what's
it's
there.
dark.
Then I shoot again. No. I keep doing it until you look it up how I do it. I keep firing. Flip the page.
Oh, I turn the page. Oh my God, it's dead. How did you do that? You
Peaches
nailed it.
fires
Oh my God.
And Peaches fires at Chris.
Yeah.
This thing is making a horrible guttural sound.
It's down low.
Yeah, it's down low. And the other of its coterie, the more human-looking ones,
Yeah.
have
Yeah. How do they respond to this?
they have responded by flanking you.
Oh God.
They have responded by moving around, not necessarily as an attack, but to
To
bar
corral.
the exit.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to ask. There's no other exit in this room. It's a circular room with only
Well,
one way in.
maybe not that we know.
Not that
All
you
right,
know,
well
but
then I
the
look
only
for
one.
a goddamn other exit.
All right, well, let's see spot hidden. Let's see some more spying in this dark space.
I am very good at
I
spotting.
got it.
hidden.
19.
Right, perfect.
A moment. A prop was forgotten, and Erika will go fetch it.
Oh dear.
But worry not. Continue.
Okay.
Continue.
Oh, okay, absolutely,
He just
absolutely.
Erika Ishii, everybody.
I found,
Hey,
yeah.
she'll be
No,
back.
she'll come back.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
going to get a real gun.
Yeah, no, I'm actually a 16.
Yeah, you murdered it.
So yeah, I see it.
If it's
I
there.
crushed it. I did great.
Oh, okay. So, in the wavering light of the lantern that you are holding, cast against
Hold it still.
cast against the back of the room, you can see like what must have been like a pantry and storage areas. All cans have all fallen
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
But toward the back there is an archway that is. It looks unfinished. It's roughly hewn. It is not like it's not like it's going to lead into a theater room.
Yeah.
There's
The
not
home
the
theater?
gym.
Yeah.
That's not where that's going.
That's not the pool.
No, but it is a way to leave this room.
Okay. Then
You point this out.
I point this out to everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
I just say, like, we need to get out of here. And when the other animal people block the way we came in,
Yeah, maybe we can get back
then
in
I
here.
point.
I think I'm too far gone, and in service of our current absence, I'm gonna just say I'm too far gone right now, and Prosper is gonna be stuck dealing with my crazy ass.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
At this point, I am absolutely just like the animals. I love it. Yes, this is perfect. It's
Oh
just like
no.
it. And I see twice
You
as
go
many
all the
stars.
way in?
Twice as many stars as usual.
You see, yeah,
Every
you.
night.
You
Did you know pigs can't look up? But I could pick up a pig. I could pick up a pig.
Oh, I can pick up a pig.
Yeah.
I could pick up a pig. Oh, that someone would pick me up like a pig. Show me the stars.
Show me the stars. Twice as
Yeah,
many
yeah.
Oh, to
stars
be loved
as
like
usual.
that.
Yeah, like
you find yourself as the others have
Yeah.
barred the door and where they're bloodied and
Yeah.
filthy. You find yourself looking at your bloody hand.
yeah.
And you
the nails.
you feel a strange like. It's not so far away, is it?
No.
It's not. The distance isn't so far.
No.
Is it?
No, and my fingers seem to glow. There's like and it looks like how you would see how you see it visualized like when bees see.
Oh, it's like a UV like.
There is something beautiful about them.
flares up for you.
Something beautiful about them, and I'm just saying the names of many different acts that I've had and all this stuff to Prosper, and just once again back to the creepy shit with my hands, I guess, because I made a normal man.
You made a
I made
normal
a
man.
normal man, and I introduced him to you all, and that's who he is.
It's so funny that he was too smart.
He was too smart.
How did fight or flight? I go immediate. Well, I guess I kind of went fight and flight. But I'm going flight. Like, I don't want to mess with that thing, and I'm looking for an exit. How did it react when it got shot at? Was it like, whatever?
It didn't seem to make a big difference to it. Cool. Interesting. It didn't seem to make a big difference to it. And if, like, are you...
I'm flight, he's fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he stays behind.
He stays.
I'm fully convinced that this is the right way to be, and you are helping me. Yes. So, don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm not.
I found a door in the room, and I pointed it out to everyone.
Yeah, and we're leaving.
And we're leaving.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes.
Peaches,
Wait. We wanted to leave. Peaches was the one that wanted to stay and fight.
Yeah.
And he did. He fought a good fight.
The being has sort of moved as you... I assume you're headed toward that archway, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
we're
I
getting the fuck
motion
out.
towards everyone, but also like, I don't know these people. I don't care if they stay.
It's also angled its body not as in a chase, but in a corralling nature.
Oh.
It's
It's
calmly,
trying to keep us all.
It has calmly just moved to position itself so that that is the way you have to go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, well, now
I don't
wanna go.
recognize that. I recognize the threat is behind me, and there's
I
a
think
way
that's
away from
very
it.
fair. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
So
area-
I run. I bolt.
Okay. Then you're first in line.
I'm first in line.
Yeah. We need an opportunity.
And I
to-
shut the door behind me,
There's no door.
and I laugh, and I go, ha ha ha.
And then there's an iris out, and that's a wrap on Ryan,
That's it.
everybody.
Yeah, going down these. So these are stairs.
Oh no.
These are stairs that go down.
A sub-basement?
It is a sub
In this
basement.
economy?
Man, he really was rich.
Yeah, gosh.
And
A sub-basement implies the existence. Never mind.
No.
you know what? I went to super basement. I didn't even go where. Okay, doesn't matter. I guess that's a house.
Yeah.
These steps are like.
Are they rough hewn?
They're rough hewn. I
Nice.
tell you what.
Tell us how they're hewn.
But it rough. It is a rough hew.
I knew it.
That day.
Thanks.
They are rough, and what it reminds you of is like a quarry. Because
just naked stone.
This wasn't brought in, yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
think
carved out.
This was here, yeah. This was carved out. And are you all running? I assume, or at least with some.
No,
speed?
and I'm gonna basically get to this archway.
I'm probably
and I'm gonna
dragged
let
along,
and
yeah.
exactly. I'm gonna let these two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Prosper and her charge through, and then I'm basically gonna be following up behind, trying to keep like an eye over my shoulder. But they're gonna go in first. I'm gonna allow that, and then I'm gonna be the final parentheses in this.
Okay, yeah. As you're proceeding down, there are the footfalls that the four of you are making, the five of you, excuse me.
Yeah. Thank you.
But you absolutely, in a quieter moment, can hear ragged breathing behind.
Oh God, what is the breath even from that thing even? Ugh.
Oh,
Smell it. Yeah, what's that smell like?
Tell us about the smell.
What's it taste like?
Describe the smells.
I think that it would be the sound
Right?
of many breaths.
Of all the mouths.
Yeah, yeah. As you're descending, you're also noticing that this stairs is not straight down, but it has a curvature to it, a wide curvature.
Is it to the right? This is important, actually.
Oh gosh, hold on, because I want to give you the appropriate answer. I don't want to just.
No. If it's to the right, that's helpful, actually.
It would be to the right.
Okay.
It would actually be to the
Okay,
right.
so I'm just like, yes, cowpens turn to the right because, of course, cowpens. And I'm talking to you, cowpens. Yes, they turn to the right because cows, they turn right. They turn right, you see. That's just how they're built. It's just that they're more calm when they turn right. You know, it's nice that they're giving us the calm.
I'm 10 steps
No,
ahead.
no,
I'm
no,
like, I'm not calm.
No, and it's like,
I'm not calm.
And I say-
We're not calm.
you know,
Nothing about this is calm.
I say, Prosper, shut him up. Shut him up.
And I go,
Better?
and then I just keep going.
I'll take it.
You travel this way in fear for what seems like a long time, and it is a long series of steps. But as you continue, you hear the echo of your footfalls changes. Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
And it is now there's much less echo to indicate
Carpet.
that it's a beautifully appointed
Rich.
bathroom.
Plush carpet.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Acoustic paneling.
Stay master.
this is where he does his podcast.
And this is where the magic happens.
Dude, but listen, I think he has a podcast.
Sponsored by HelloFresh.
Yes.
It's sponsored by My Pillow.
Bowl and branch.
Enter code. You'll get 10% off. No, at first you think that there's something like, why would the echo decrease so much? But you realize that the space that you have stepped out into is enormous. Is an enormous
It just
space.
devours the sound.
Yeah. The only echo now you're getting is from is just from the left wall, which you are still able to find.
Yeah.
This curvature continues, but now the surface is flat. You've now arrived at what you imagine to be
The killing pen.
an enormous, yeah, precisely. Yeah, I mean, it's too dark to light up anything other than that edge of wall, but it's still stone, and it is not a cylinder, because there is just the barest arc
Curve.
to the wall above, which would imply that this is actually like a hemisphere, like a dome.
I start muttering again, and it's not so much a slaughter as a harvest. They grow, they prosper. Prosper. They grow, and they get so round and ripe. And then they finally harvest them. And now we are to be harvested.
Well, you see,
It's so beautiful, Prosper. I grow heavy.
are you happy right now?
It's such a relief, I think.
Yeah.
What?
I think.
And I just I'm like holding your shoulders, and I look up and I'm like, what happiness does a single spear of grass hold? Is there happiness in the very sky? Have you ever heard the sound of a cricket's laugh? No. They don't need to laugh, Prosper. They're happy.
I don't want to get in the way of this, but I'm sorry. You go ahead.
No, that's quite all right.
Please.
Here's the thing about that separates us from the animals is that we care for our fellows, and I think that if you cared for your fellows right now, you would stop this and just get good in your head.
I knew.
I am working with all of the tools that I was given in 1930s.
Be good,
Snap
be
out of
good
it.
in head.
And
Be good in head.
I'm nodding, and I say, I know. I knew a fellow named Fume. He was silent, and he could blow smoke out of his ears. An incredible gag. Yes. It's all just smoke and mirrors, isn't it? And I sort of come back a little.
All right.
Oh,
All right, good.
interesting. No, that's nice.
Good.
Good.
That's progress.
Wow, you're
call this
good.
progress.
You're pretty good.
If he's not talking about crickets, I feel like we're moving forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
In this,
March of progress.
this is a sort of a hushed exchange, I imagine.
yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't for everyone.
Both of you, in this, you're listening clearly.
Lamp.
And the lantern is there. but the relative quiet now lets you hear something here in the space. And what it sounds like is there's a lot of breathing. There is a lot of the sound of like the sound of, it's just not clothes, it's skin on skin.
This sort of situation.
Yeah, and it is, I mean, relative to the wall that you're standing up against, it is further into the room. Yeah. You're hearing it. You don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
But you are hearing it.
I turned my attention to the wall.
Yeah.
Any carvings or anything on
I don't want
here?
to hear it.
No.
Anything else to think about?
Wouldn't it have been neat to distract
God.
yourself with
Some
some
instruction
writing?
manual.
I want to see you do it. I'm going to knock and say, celluloid. They're making so many things out of plastics these days.
How you holding up, Peaches?
No. You look at me. You don't look over there. You
Oh,
look
you're
at me.
trying
You look at me.
to
I look
bring
at
him
you.
back.
Yeah, come on.
You're lost
I'm
in
like,
each
yeah.
other's eyes.
I know. I'm like,
Are you really? Are you gonna slap
I'm
him
just
back?
like, I don't want to look at what's making this noise, so I don't. I look at him and he looks at me. It's us against the world. Me and you, Peaches.
That's the system.
Yeah.
But there's just like this black smoking hole in his mouth.
Yeah.
Powder burn all over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna continue to lead us around the outer edge of this because we don't actually know its full internal geometry.
No.
And so I'm wondering if by following this around, we can find either another point
like
of
another-
exit, or we can get a sense of what's actually here. If we don't have to interact with any skin, if we can get out of here with only interacting with
We don't want any skin in this
the
game.
minimum
Yes.
amount of skin,
Hit it on the
Chris,
Yeah.
no skin.
No, there's
if
too
we can
much
do
of it.
that.
Preferably.
Yeah.
As you walk along.
Here, I anti-zero skin. I assume you anti-infinite skin.
Yeah. At this point.
So 10 million feet of skin is a reasonable compromise.
On this we can agree. Good night, everybody.
Can we see the ceiling? So it's a dome.
You
high.
cannot. It's
Can't.
too.
We
It's
can just
too
get
high
we can get a
up.
sense of
Okay,
the
so this
curvature,
is
but we
an
can't.
impossibly.
Yeah, and given
Football
the
field
given the
size room.
amount of time you travel down the stairs, you assume this is like. I mean, it may be as high as this theater.
And there's no light source at all.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Just
Except me.
skin noise.
Yeah.
Just cool skin noises.
Just flesh.
Yeah. And skin smells.
Yeah.
It's not
So,
rhythmic.
As far as I understand,
It's not rhythmic.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was much more like. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we don't want it.
That's not as good.
We would
Yeah,
prefer.
take the sound of putting on
It's
you
not
know
like
a lotion
one-
or a
Lubriderm.
Oh, it's still a little wet.
But then just multiply times a million.
All right, really quick. Wait, can everybody in the audience go?
No!
I just want to know. Wait, just go.
But the misophonia people.
That's great.
Oh, very sorry. No, that's true.
All right,
That's
thank you.
unpleasant.
Thank you.
Well, that's good.
You did
Yeah,
great.
that is really
Big
good.
hands.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, as
No, the further you go along, I would love for you to do a sanity roll because you're
just
waiting.
keeps
You're
going.
waiting for that point, that corner,
Are
so
we
that you
all
can
rolling?
move up.
Okay, you found the edge
Yeah.
of my found the edge of my sanity on this one.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And for sanity, God, I know I shouldn't. Sanity, I want to go above.
No.
No,
The
sanity
regular sanity
under.
rolls are the same. It's only if you.
That's your limit. Is
Yeah.
your number.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Here, sanity is like a skill.
All right.
Yeah.
I-
So I fail mine.
Yeah. Peaches passed his. I failed mine.
I also failed by 10.
Christopher,
Delights. I failed by 4.
did you know that I have 51 points, and did you know that I rolled a 53?
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You could spend some money.
You could spend
Yeah.
luck.
I would. This is.
I want to spend on this one.
No,
Absolutely.
this is worth it.
Off I go.
Actually, that's true. I could just spend my luck.
If you want
It's
to.
so
you can.
close.
Yeah.
I got 45 to blow.
I
Let's
have
go.
a lot of luck to spare.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's take it.
I mean, take it. I mean, none
I
of these
missed.
characters are going to
I
survive.
lost mine by a bit.
You're not gonna die.
Yeah,
Do
I
whatever
lost
you
mine
want.
by a bit, and also
Oh,
I think
spoiler.
it would be really cool.
Oh yeah. I think so too.
No, I want to take care of this one. I don't
No.
think I got many left.
I
No,
think I'm
you
gonna
should.
survive this one.
I might be okay.
Yeah, yeah. Peaches is like, you know what?
Fan favorite.
I think I'm okay.
Peaches will survive.
Yeah.
Peaches will return.
Well, then give me an intelligence check then.
Well, here,
Is that what
how,
we're doing?
how much?
Oh,
how
I'm
much
sorry. No,
sanity-
this is the sanity part. Oh, no, you will roll a.
Which one of these dice?
Oh, brother. Now let's do 1d10. We're not at the. We're getting. I mean.
Okay, that's an 8.
Oh.
Okay, now give
Okay,
me the
now I'm in
intelligence.
the
Yeah.
shitter. Well, yeah. Bleh.
No, I cannot write with
I mean, I'm not dumb, but okay. I would like to fail this one.
Okay. Let's see if you get a natural fail.
I fail it for real.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, I'm like, well, yeah. It's probably not quite as bad as I thought.
Omen, you.
Maybe it's a military installation.
Yeah, maybe that's the sound of rescue. That's what that is.
It's a helicopter.
It's an auto gyro.
Yeah, yeah. I also have skin. You know, it's. I feel
It's
like
a
I feel
real
a-
comfort in these
Everyone
times.
has skin.
I feel an instant kinship with
Yeah.
this beast.
I love
A
skin.
skinship, if you will.
If you will.
Oh, God. Why did that get me?
Yeah. I was on one of them once.
You have decided to, with the lantern, walk toward the sound.
Oh, great.
And what you encounter is a almost equally huge a pit. Its curvature is
No.
also
Oh,
described.
a bowl.
It's like a bowl, right? And you're walking here on this modest lip of it.
And as I'm doing it, I'm just saying, it's all right. Like, to the others. But it's getting quieter.
Right, like the answer wasn't on the outer wall,
No.
but here.
Maybe it's
here
down
it
in
is.
this skin hole.
Yeah. You see, what you
I don't know why that was the one that
Yeah.
got
I don't want to go in the skin hole.
what you can make out in the relatively.
I don't want to
dim
make
light-
out with it.
Now that's a line.
What it looks like is just a skein of people that, were it not for some of the greater detail from the light closer to you, that you would assume that they are all people just kind of writhing over one another. But no, here you can see that they are connected. They have become
A single,
joined
like
to
a
one
drum
another.
head full of
Using
bones.
the term skein.
Oh, man.
And
I hate that.
yeah, what you've seen,
What? I don't know what happened. Hello.
you've seen how army ants try to ford a river,
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, they make rafts.
right? Or how bees try to form a structure where they'll kind of hold leg to leg.
Yeah.
And this is what they are doing.
Oh, no.
And in that moment,
Is this where they end up? Is this the cult?
in this moment, you realize that there's something in your pocket.
That for me, sailor?
Here, I'm going to trade the lantern to the other
Switch it
hand
out.
and then reach in.
You can feel the edges of a square form, almost an inverted ziggurat, a stair step
What, in my pocket?
in your pocket. And you realize
I produce it.
you produce it, and it is the idol. Do you
I
understand?
knew it. I knew he was a thief.
And I meantime, I'm like, this is some sort of giant cake mold, I'm sure.
No, it's Jello. It's for Jello
It's gotta be a Jello salad.
Now that you are holding, where are the others relative? Have you seen
I'm
him
still
progress?
back because I
No, they're probably not necessarily with me.
Yeah.
famously passed my sanity.
Right.
So I'm just sitting there, just being like, of course, and I can see, of course, yeah, there's probably some sort of black light situation.
Well,
All wires and such.
yeah.
of
And
course.
so, but I'm keeping this like close to my chest.
Where'd
Like
they put the mirrors?
only a person in front of me could see what I'm looking at.
Right. Okay. You're now looking at the actual object as opposed to a picture of the object, and you understand that this was never meant to be in a collection or an archive. that this should have been seen by as many people as possible. And for one man to own it, it doesn't have a billionth of the power it should have. It had to be seen.
By the greatest number of people.
And it was wise to make it seem like it was stolen and to make everybody look for it and be aware of what it looked like. Now that you're holding it,
it's mine.
It's yours, and it's for this.
Well, is it for them to see down in the hole? Is it theirs too, or is this something that I need to make sure my friends see?
You, because of who you are, number one, you do believe that your friends should see it, that they need to look longer because they're not in there yet. But because of who you are, you also know that maybe if you do as you should, that this thing will not consume you right away. That maybe there's a way to stick in its throat, because it's going to win. It's built all of this.
Yeah, it's much bigger than me. So, do I think that showing it to my friends is obviously what I'm driven to do, but not showing it to them is the brave maneuver? Or is showing it to them how I can become something lodged in this thing?
I mean, they'd have to be up for it. You
Yeah.
don't know if they're up for it. They might not be.
Well, it might not be up to them.
This is true.
I haven't had an opportunity like this. I say, I think this is the way out.
Well, that piques my interest.
Yeah. I say, you found the exit?
Well, it found us.
Peaks it less.
Omen, where's the mirrors in this thing? I can't figure out how they do the Pepper Ghost. Pepper's Ghost.
Come over here and I'll show you.
I do. I go right to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say, so he comes up and
I carefully put
have
my
this-
hands in my pockets
Exactly.
as I do.
I say, thank you for observing the protocol. And I say, this is how they're doing it. And I produce the icon, and I make sure that he gets a good look at it.
Yeah, as you're looking at it, it's mirrored, it's shining in the lantern light. And it's shining, it's almost shining brighter now that you're seeing it in person for the first time. And in that reflection, you see yourself. You see yourself cast against that face that it seems to imply.
Do I see my face as it is or as it truly is?
I'm down for this.
You see it as it truly is.
I'm smooth again.
Yeah, everything else was a lie.
I'm back to what it was.
You begin to realize that, and all of you now can see it, it's not the lantern light that it's glowing from. It's from above. The dome. It's not a dome anymore. You can see these geometric figures descending like an inverted skyscraper, which you begin to recall deep from having been there, the city on the hill.
It's the ziggurat.
That shape, that form is emerging.
That maddens, that strips people of reason and draws them to itself.
And beneath it, you see the figures begin to climb and build
scaffolds,
structures resembling a ziggurat. And the sound is deafening. I hear it.
That is
hear
actually
it.
a perfect
I
accompaniment.
hear it.
Actual
Wow.
good sound is not.
Wow.
The
It was a
sound.
paid actor.
Am I going crazy?
What, for
Am I,
real?
am I for real going crazy?
Are we for, really quick, roll the dice, see if
Yeah.
we're for real going
Am I
crazy.
crazy?
Chad, is this for
IRL?
real?
Give
Chad,
it a
is this for
try.
real? Want to try?
No,
Okay.
you don't need to.
So what is the
There's no point.
sound? What is it the sound of?
The sound, it's coming from above and is mirrored below, almost like an attempt to be like what is above.
To represent it iconically and try to.
They are reaching toward each other, and you realize that this God, it needed to reproduce. It couldn't be alone forever. It has created
An echo
its mate.
out of meat.
Thank you for playing.
How'd you like it? You have a good time?
Yeah.
You want to come
I'm
back?
sorry. I'm sorry. But like you just get the ideas in there, and then they just want to do that.
And then we just have to live in the world where you made these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get to not live there anymore. I get to stay there. So
That's true. We're
That's not
free.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Wanna be
that's
a
true. Well,
meat
thank you very
god
much,
mate?
Chris.
Oh,
I had a-
We get out, right?
We're fine.
It's fine either way. I mean, it's good either way.
where all those pets that are still alive go?
The farm
Yeah.
in Altadena.
They're having a lot of fun.
Hoboken.
Yeah.
I gotta read this. This is just handed to me. A dark and stormy thanks to our friends at Chaosium, publisher of the Call of Cthulhu RPG, and the forthcoming Call of Cthulhu Arkham, the definitive guide to the signature setting of Call of Cthulhu. We enjoy playing in your terrifying space. Thank you for the use of your system. And a continued thanks to Foam Brain Games,
Yes.
our dice sponsor for this and all ACK games. Check out their booth at TT100 and join their mailing list for a chance to win dice trays signed by tonight's cast.
Oh, I just signed it. I just
Oh,
hands.
that's what that was for. Thank you all, and have a dreamless sleep tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Erika.
That was good.
Yeah.